What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video. This war is the one that you saw the live attack on TD Wars we were going up against. They were actually going for their 100th win, so we kind of got to play spoiler again. Keep your heads up, TD War. I'm sure the next one will be that number 100, and congratulations on that. They were really cool guys. We went over there. I think we had someone even go over and talk to him. He knew some people in the I guess that's a family of clans, and they were nice guys. They really were. They knew that it was probably something that they were going to have to just use as a learning experience. See, if some of them were even viewers. They reached out to me on the comments, and I think maybe even someone on Twitter. Really cool always to go up against some guys that watch the channel and try the techniques and all that. So they're going to get to see it firsthand, and I'm sure they did take away a lot from it, and are going to come away a better clan because of it. We're definitely going to show what they did to our bases because they used the vast majority of their attacks, and we did really well. Everything got cleaned up. All 2 stars on Town Hall 10s, a few 3 stars, and of course all Town Hall 9s and below got 3 stars. So good job to everybody at OneHive, and it was really a good war for practice and experimentation. Like you saw in my live attack, me doing a queen walk, it's not that I've never done one. I'm not practiced with it. It's not something I normally do. I want to get more into it. I really like that 4 healer style, that Hell and, oh goodness, forgetting who the other one was that's been doing it. But anyways, that those guys are doing it and really having success with. I want to start trying to learn that stuff and expand my attack styles and all that. So that's what I'm going to do. And a lot of guys tried a lot of different things this war. It was really fun. A lot of the bases were, we're already 3 stars. So we had to practice on 3-star bases. No pressure if you did or not. Just try something, learn, and get better. So good job to everybody. Let's look at the first one here we watched. It's not going to be a 3-star, but it was so close. Snoop taking on their number 7. And really, this one, it's kind of strange. I said it in the recap of the FYSB war about a Town Hall 10, taking out 2 air defenses, an Inferno Tower, the Queen, the CC, and at that point, the likelihood of a 3-star is really high, and it is, but it can go bad, and that's exactly what happens here. Just sending in a few golems, dropping some wall breakers, letting them in. You see that's a pretty large compartment that he dropped those wall breakers on, so that was really nice. Now with the jump spell, he easily makes the core, drops a rage there, and the jump. Rage might have been just a little far back, but the Queen does stay in it. That's the important part, so probably fine there. CC troops start coming out. He drops a poison just to slow him down, keep him right there, let everything start going down. The defensive Queen obviously goes down very quickly. You see right there the 2nd air defense already down. Now they just need to get up there and get that Inferno Tower. The Queen's going to get it done, that level 40 Queen. Right, you can use her ability right there. Dragon goes down. Inferno Tower is next. Boom. So now, here we are. Situation that we talked about. 2 air defenses down, Inferno Tower down, the Queen's down. All he's got to do is get his GoLavaLoon part of the attack right, and he's got it. And I think he would have had it had he started a little bit quicker, but also a strange thing here, I think he would have had it if he would have left that freeze at home and brought a rage. It's hard to say to do that when you don't know that you're going to get that Inferno Tower. Things can go wrong. It might not happen. But honestly, one of his Lava Hounds does not bust here. And, at 99%, I really think if he had those extra pups, it would have been a 3-star. You see, he dropped his freeze right there. The balloons come right in under rage, take out that Inferno Tower, which is awesome, except for now that the balloons are sort of out ahead, coming at different angles. One of those Lava Hounds is about to bust, but the other one just stays sort of protected somehow and does not go down. We'll start to fast forward here because there is quite a bit of cleanup left to do. The last few defenses go down. Tons of balloons left, but you see, not just a ton of pups. He's got a few troops that he brought of his own for cleanup, which helped, but just not quite enough to get it done. Everything goes down except for that high HP Dark Elixir storage there. You got to think if he has, what's that, another 8, 10 pups, I can't remember how many level 3 brings, he's going to get that 3-star because it was really close. A very nice attack, just not quite. Good job, buddy. All right, let's look at Mav. Again, you guys know Mav, new to the clan. He is a beast. 3-star and down here, this is not, he should be 3-star in these, honestly. This is I'm going to call it an early Town Hall 10. It's got level 2 Inferno Towers. It's got some max Wizard Towers, but besides that, it's basically a Town Hall 9. So these are the type that, when you get to the point Mav is, where you got those max heroes, you got those max troops, you should be 3-star in these, and he does it very well. So he just drops a few golems down, Wizards to back it up. King and Queen go down. Jump spell to let everything into that core. Not the best Town Hall 10 layout either, honestly. This quadrant thing, it's really nice because he can just sort of attack it as separate quadrants, one at a time, and take them out, and it works really, really well. The CC coming out to defend, and the queen taking it out under that rage, pretty much taking those out, really quickly. King goes in, grabs that defensive queen, which is perfect. And I think right there, yep, first Inferno Tower goes down. So now he's just got the one air defense, but has got the queen down, the CC's down, the Inferno Tower is down. And now it just, again, because of the way this base is set up, he can really just send a Lava Hound in and take out a quadrant, drop a rage right in there amongst all those defenses, move around to the next quadrant, and do it again. It goes down pretty smooth. Look how all those defenses are so tightly packed there. The balloons just have no travel time between defenses, which is not a good idea when you're building a Town Hall 10 base. That freeze on that back end Inferno Tower, when it thaws out, it's already gone. And then all he's got left is this one little quadrant with a Tesla, a Wizard Tower, and a few Archer Towers. No big deal. We'll start to fast forward. He's got a swarm of balloons coming in there from different angles. The pups are doing the cleanup. Just beautiful attack. Absolutely crushed it. Excellent job to Mav. All right. Let's get into some Town Hall 9 stuff. We got a few more. He got another 3-star. We got I think that was only 2 that we got there. Yeah, 2 Town Hall 10s 3-starred. Let's look at Sam taking on number 16. Now, this is the one that you saw me attack live, and you saw that Sam had already 3-starred it. Let's watch how he did it, because I thought it was very interesting. He did it really similar to me, and again, I did not watch any of these replays on this base before I attacked it, because I wanted to just do it blind like it was a first attack for me. But you see he took the minions right there for the army camp the same way. He dropped the queen in the exact same spot, 3 healers there. He did bring a 4th healer for his golems. He just cut into the base much quicker than I did. And in hindsight, maybe that was the right move. Maybe getting in there, getting it done a little quicker, saved him time. Obviously, it saved him some time because he got the 3-star and I did not. I ran out of time. But just comes in right there, sends in that second golem. Everything's moving in here. The X-bow does lock onto the queen, but she's only being hit by that X-bow. Nothing else is targeting her in. Pretty quickly, she gets out of range. The golems get out front, and now they start tanking again. Now the healers are on the golems, which is awesome. I mean, this is just, I love this 4-healer strategy. You come in there, and when the smoke clears, when the CC's dead, the queen's dead, 30% of the base is gone. Look at this kill squad. They're basically full health. His king and queen are in good shape. Now, the king's starting to get targeted by a lot of stuff, but the queen is full health. The golems are still not even busted into golemites till they get over here on those double set of bombs. I mean, it just allows them to move so far through the base. You see the king actually moves into the second set of double giant bombs. Now, he's got literally no bombs to worry about for his hogs. He can drop them right on top of those Teslas, keep them up. I mean, look right there. His last golem just now busted into golemites. His queen is still full health with healers on there. I just think that there's so much potential and so many different styles of bases and even good anti-3 bases that this technique can handle. I really am going to focus on trying to learn it because I think it's got the most potential of anything I've seen lately at Town Hall 9. You see right here, just cleanup time. Everything's down except for that defending king, but he's going to go down pretty quickly. Hogs moving away around. A little swag poison dropped in the middle there. Excellent attack by Sam. All right, and forgive me, guys, if you 3-starred one of these bases and I'm sort of showing the second or third 3-star on it, I apologize. I just sort of went with the fastest one. I did watch a few of the other ones on a few occasions, but I didn't really check on every base to see. I like this attack because it was just an old school, cold-blooded LaLoon. I guess you still call it a GoLavaLoon, but what I used to just call a LaLoon attack. Using a golem, take out the queen, an air defense, and the CC, and that's that. Start the LaLoon attack. So really something that we haven't seen much of, bringing 2 golems, especially with the hero levels that we have, is sort of the standard. You might see 3, but rarely do you see 1, and it still is effective. It really is. And if on the right base, you see here, he didn't want to try to risk getting over into those higher HP storages. He wanted to get that queen taken care of and that 1 air defense, and that was that. Move on, get the LaLoon part of the attack down, and just do that clockwise, counterclockwise motion. Take out the defenses, let the golems do the tanking, let the loons do the damage. I mean, just beautiful attack. You see right there, everything's down in there. The Lava Hound in the defensive CC is about to pop, and he goes ahead and uses the queen's ability, which is smart, but a few of those pups peel off, target his balloons over here, but really not a big deal. The first Lava Hound that pups, they're going to take care of that. Right there, the pups will grab that, and here he comes, just working that clockwise motion around the base, dropping those loons. Everything's moving around. Look at all those bombs being soaked up. That's perfect, absolutely perfect. Right here, the balloons cutting through the middle. That's what you want to see. And then right here towards the end, he's going to drop the last remaining Hound. I'm not sure why it was dropped over there. Maybe he's got a reason. Maybe it was a misclick. I don't know. But comes all the way across the base. Maybe he was just trying to grab whatever was left on that part of the base. Interesting. And then right here, the last few balloons go down and the last rage, taking out all those defenses. That's that. Just a wrap. I mean, absolutely crushed that base. And again, did it very interesting way, in my opinion, with the one golem and all of those lava hounds. So very, very nice to Master Wheat. Okay, moving along. This next one is this. I love this style, and Atoma does it a lot. And I think my internet is really slowing down for some reason right now. I love this style that Atoma's doing. He brings a little bit of everything. He brings witches, he brings hogs, he brings loons, he brings golems. It's just awesome. You know, it's just fun to watch. And so he comes in right here. Let's see, where does he start this attack? He did 2 of these, and I'll watch both of them. You're gonna grab the lure here. Just sends 1 hog in, grabs the easy CC lure. Remember that, guys. I think it's a lost art. I think someone asked me on one of the things, and it is kind of a lost art of when the easy lure is there, just take it. I mean, it's always better to kill the CC in a controlled fashion than it is hoping that things go right when you're in the middle of a fight in the base. You see, he just drops a few witches down, queen goes down, a few barbs for distraction, and those things are going to get taken out really, really easily. He's not going to lose anything, basically, on that CC kill. So right here, the golems start going in. They're going to target those golems, but no big deal. He might get 1 drop off, but that's minimal. Just starting to create his funnel right there, which is really nice. Everything's moving in, and obviously going to drop the jump here in just a moment. Let him right into that queen where he wants to go, and that will be the end of her really quickly, especially once he gets his king down right here. Should be coming any moment. Where's your king at? Wall breaker. Oh, he's going to wall breaker. Interesting. I did not notice that the first time I watched it. Wall breakered all the way in, and he's going to save his jump for farther into the base. So very nice. I like that. Uses the rage right there, takes that out very quickly. Queen's down, uses the jump in the sort of the center of the base, going to get into different compartments here. And then now he's going to come in. Look at the bottom here. Coming in with those hogs. He's going to get into that bottom air defense that's sort of down there hanging out by itself, and he knows his kill squad's not going to get to. Queen does sort of stray to the left here, that right air defense hanging out there, but wisely, he just deploys his balloons on the opposite side of the base. Everything's pretty much taken care of. There is 1 in the core, but here in just a moment, that's going to get taken out. The king is going to take out that CC, help from the queen, and then right there, the next thing is that air defense. It's down, and then here in just a moment right there, you see the queen finally making her way back across to that last air defense. But you see the loons doing their job. Still has 6 loons in the back. That's nice. They're moving around, taking out, those Teslas are not even targeting those balloons, so that's perfect. They're targeting the king and that golem. Then on this backside over here, drops his haste and a few more loons just to clean that up. So really, really nice attack, man. I just love how he just sort of really takes the base in sections and does a nice job breaking it down and taking it out. So keep it up, Atoma. All right, here's one that I did sort of go back and look at the history of, because I know this base was 3-starred at least 3 times. I think Warren was the first one to 3-star it. Then Atoma came in with a similar attack style as what you're about to see, and LB came back and just did it even faster because he thought it was fun, the attack style that Atoma brought for it. So again, sort of that same thing. He's got hogs, he's got loons, he's got golems. I don't think he has any witches. No, he doesn't. He's got a golem and a CC on this one. But again, just sort of takes this base apart in pieces, and it really is fun to watch. And look how fast it happens. We're at 1:50, and he's not deployed a troop yet. So we're talking well under a 2-minute attack. I mean, we're approaching right there, 1:48, 1:49. That's fast. That's a fast attack for a max D Town Hall 9. That's pretty much a pretty spread out base. It's got these quadrants in that core. Not a super compact base by any means. So since the golem's down, drops the queen obviously behind them with some wizards, help start creating that funnel, and then boom, wall breakers start letting the golems work their way in. Here come the CC troops. He's going to drop a jump to let him in the core, and a rage on top of them to help take out those CC troops really quickly. Nice and patient on the king. That late king drop, he's going to be completely protected. Balloons are almost taken care of by the time the king even gets up there, and he sort of moves to the right away from the CC troops anyway, so that's good. Right here, that's all good. The queen is about to go down if she's not already. It's hard to see behind that balloon there. I think she's dead already. The defensive king's about to go down. Now he's coming in on the top with a few hogs. He knew from the replay where the skeletons were, pre-poisons them. They go down instantly. Drops a heal for those hogs. Going to take out those Teslas, those air defense, all of that up top. And then right here, you can see on the side, drops a giant, a haste, and then just sort of spams some balloons in there. Really nice. He was going to do the same thing on the right side, and he does do it, just did it slowly here. I don't know if he was focused on something else. but finally does it. The hogs had already made their way over there and pretty much started wrecking that. They did get really damaged to a giant bomb, but pretty much the hogs did the work there before the balloons actually made it. But the plan was there, and again, it was just so fast. It just absolutely crushed that base. So good job, LB, Warren, and Atoma on that base. And maybe somebody else that I forgot. All right, let's look at one more, and we'll wrap up here. Queen Cookie, had to show it because we just haven't seen it as much lately. A nice, juicy GoVaHo. You know, not the hardest base. I'm not, you know, this is not the best base design and low-level walls, but Cookie does a very, very good GoVaHo attack here. Funnels our troops right in there. They get to the core and take everything out, and then the hogs coming in from the side just absolutely wreck this base. So golems go down. Nice use of minions to create that part of the funnel over there, on both sides actually. Wizards to back everything up, wall breakers to start letting everything in, and then uses a jump, obviously, to gap that compartment all the way to the core. The balloons start coming out of the CC here. I guess they didn't get in range long enough to grab the dragon, which I'm assuming is in there. Yep, right there it is. Dragon's out. Here comes the king. Rage for the queen. She took out those balloons really fast, but unfortunately the dragon was lagging a little bit behind, so it gets a few shots off. But here come the redheads right in there, funnels them perfectly. Obviously has a heal for them once you get in the core. Heal was a little bit too far back in my opinion. Should have been almost right dead center in that core, because here in just a moment the Valks are going to get out of it, but that's nitpicky, no big deal. Queen, the Valks and the king are absolutely wrecking that core right now, and you see the surgical hawk deployment around the outside, has a heal saved in the back for those, and you see the redhead still in there. I don't know that she's lost maybe one or two redheads, just absolutely crushed the space. And then right here, last heal, and I actually like that heal was more in there. It did heal up those Valks that were taking some fire, so very, very nice. You see the last few defenses are going to go down here, and then it's just cleanup time. So that's a beautiful GoVaHo by Cookie. Well done, Cookie. All right, guys, that is it for this war. Again, good job to TD War. I'm proud of these guys. I think they knew they were up for a hard fight, but they tried. You know what I mean? They brought every attack they could. They tried hard, and that we have respect for that. So good job, guys. Keep at it. I'm sure you will do nothing besides improve. Hopefully, this war helped to aid you just getting better every war. All right. Hope you enjoyed the video. Till next time, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.